Hi, teammates. Here we go. Take a look at all this here. 917KS 1346, a Dalam 43043 Cheese 101 12 Ag 4416 7181 Bath 5866 Cab 1824 a Net Guad Fresh Regent. Okay, those are the receipts. Okay, now what I've done is I've taken the receipts over this channel and my other channel and I've turned them into stories. Okay, I'm doing literally what the 2A bear does. Okay, I'm probably not meant for this job, you know. I do get the visions, but I don't get visions like other people get visions. I see it a little bit differently. I see it as a movie or as something I've seen, but something I can recall from my past, or something that I can just mix together. So my visions are a little bit different than just like I had a dream and here's exactly what it was. Okay. So we have to take that into account. I'm not making it up that like I have stolen things. The whole pirate, the peg leg, the forced to stand business is one aspect of this. I'm not some bitch of Eve, I'm not some just, doormat that has let every single person, not do anything and then I stand up or something. It's not like that. I believe in God. I believe that there's a high God that is in heaven and probably does these signs and everything, to show us what's going on. And even without the signs, he's showing us, is he the one that has given my Grandpa H the dreams that he had about me, about specific events in my life, Is Joshua related to H, and is Joshua related to Michael? And that's the real accuser, These are all things that I'm diving into and that we have dove into together. And something just keeps telling me through these receipts. Look at this here. I'm about to go over my Uncle Ron. And he's the internal fire machine tank of Middle Earth. My dad's oldest sibling, Kathy, her husband, he eats peanuts at night. He has a deaf brother who drinks with my Uncle Mark, just a little bit. They have like a strong alcohol, just like one glass of it. And, they watch movies that Mark has that are similar to my Uncle Johnny's movies, like Terminator 2 and stuff. Ron Pacenti is his name. He looks Italian, and he's pretty like fit. Joey and Talia are his children. My oldest cousins. Talia owns a dance studio, and Joe lives in downtown Chicago and works at a bar or something. He writes too. Okay, stories about vampires and stuff. Uncle Ron sells lasers. He travels the cornfield highway for work on both sides there, Indiana and stuff. Has sugar type diabetes, the non-weight related one. He is the Phobos. He's the Phobos as the bus term from the Fast and the Furious. The garage scene talking about Dom's dad. He's also known as the Tank. It's a black person term. Tank from the Matrix, or Tank as in has something to do with Troy and the whole Magnum ordeal and the deal with the AI. Okay, so this means that they can't be touched or something. It's something a little bit, you know, a little bit deeper there. But okay, so what I'm saying is, anytime I get close to, hey, I think this is me, God's like, no, here's this 907-100, and you have to say that this is Ron. Okay, because I thought this internal fire was related to Area 51, the actual laying down machine. And, it most likely is, but it's Uncle Ron. Okay, so now this goes beyond trampling the truth down to the ground. Okay, and whether you're just joining my channel or you were on my old channel or whatever, we've all had time to think about this. And I just think that for some reason, it's like I'm not even supposed to be doing what I'm doing. That's how I feel so out of place. Like, maybe I was supposed to stay at West Point or something. Maybe I was supposed to have OCD and keep it at West Point and just just use what I learned from OCD to stay there, like being perfect sort of thing. Maybe I was supposed to have this life that was on that track of like being an overachiever sort of thing, and then like just do my 5 and fly of West Point and then go to Wall Street or like they do, or go to Hollywood. And there could have been a lot of possibilities here. My writing isn't at top pace for all this. I used to be a really good writer. I've lost a lot of my talents, with waking up. The code and everything. I've lost some of my talent ability that was God given. So, it's kind of like I don't want to say that it's not in the Bible. I'm not saying that. I just went through this 3-day Shark Eyes realistic, and basically, they kind of want you to lay down a little bit. That's how you feel. And I talked to God today. I said, when I was driving and the car, and I just said, don't leave me hanging here. I mean, don't leave me like this. Like I believe in 51. I believe that you gave Isaiah 51 to me to read in the pit, and whether it's an infection or not, and everyone reads it, I believe that's my faith. And I just feel like the whole Bible can be made up, but if that 51 was for me, that's all I need. And you can say I treat it like I'm an old geezer since then, but like still, and it shouldn't be that if I don't get going here with all this craziness, that we're going to be here a long time. It shouldn't be anyone's fault. I believe in an almighty God. I just hope we all understand that. And I'm looking for things like this. Brian Ross Martin played 63, just like Isaiah 63, games for Sturt Football Club. If you look at his, he shows all the signs of all the stolen things, and I'm looking for things like this that make sense, like what is really going on here with me. It goes beyond the creation. It goes beyond all this stuff. And like, you can say I'm narcissistic or like this whole channel is just about me breaking down aspects of my life, but everyone else has their piece, and I just, it's crazy. Is this my piece here? I'm just saying this was a creation. Was this a creation? What is the A? Can anyone be the A? Does the A just mean you're doing overtime? Like, and you weren't supposed to be there? I mean, what the fuck is going on? I'm just, I haven't gotten a vision like Pegasus 7286, just Raphael like Tagpan Scott that he based his whole channel off of. I'm not into astrology like Taoist. I don't see the earth like Groxt. I hope that someone has gotten something from this channel. I really do. I hope that something makes sense here. Because, it's not like I'm passing the buck. Because what the fuck would I be passing the buck for? I mean, like what? Not to go to jail for the rest of my life? Like what am I not supposed to be doing? What do they not want me to do? Does that make sense? Like, this must all be true because what the fuck else am I supposed to be doing? I have no job. Like, I'm on disability. I have schizophrenia. I take a shot for it. I got through mental health court. Like, I just, okay, that's enough. All right, good night.